You're such an asshole.
Oh, it was fun. Last week I was fully caught up. Now I got a full plate. At Asshole Consulting, where America's older brother, me, will go and yell and give all you youngins the kick in the ass that your father, who was absent, wasn't around to give you because your mom was fucking another guy. And then she said, he's your daddy now until I get tired of him. I'm going to go find another daddy. Oh my God, I just love my children so much. I have to thank all the single mothers out there, for without you, I would not have lifelong employment. And hey, millennial gals, keep going. We need you guys to be divorced. We need feminism. Boy, do I need feminism. Keep ruining the nuclear family. That way I can work. It's just, geez, now, if Gen Z fucks up, if Gen Z females start swallowing the feminist bullshit whole, and we keep divorce rates up, and you can replace a man with a government check, holy shit, me, Rolo, Royce, Roosh, fucking all of us, asshole, we got lifelong employment. We'll be golden until we're dead. Please. Hello, Aaron. Thank you for all the advice and guidance that you have given to me and many other young men. I have watched many of your videos and have even contacted you for requests in the past. But for this video request, I wish to remain anonymous. First, I'll give you some context. God almighty. You wrote a fucking book, dude. No wonder I charge you so much. First, I'll give you some context so that you can better understand my situation. I'm 21 years old and have been a hustler. To date, I have held 6 jobs and internships and will attain my Bachelor of Science in IT within the next couple of months. I'll graduate with 2 degrees at the cost of $20,000 in 2.5 years of my youth. Awesome! That's good. Man, you kicked ass. I did it in 3.5, but look at you. Did not have the typical college experience since I sped through it for the sake of avoiding debt and be able to gain freedom from being confined to a classroom. That's pretty much why I did it. Holy shit, 2.5 years. You musta. As you know, working and taking on an average of 20 plus credit hours a semester sucks. Despite this, I was an officer at Phi Beta Kappa and joined a top-tier social fraternity when I transferred, at which I was very popular and a borderline frat star despite my reserved nature and lack of involvement. I've always felt like an outsider for being an INT. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in Briggs-Myers. You choose that, man. You choose that. It's not a thing, okay? Don't think it's a thing. That's what you are according to this test, but that just means like you go out and you kick ass. Don't think it can be categorized. Chris from Good Looking Loser described it best when he said that he was a loner by choice, as he preferred to get educated and hustle rather than waste his time partying and chasing girls. Absolutely. I wanted to party and chase girls, and what limited time I had, I would spend some of it doing that. But in hindsight, dude, if you're 21, yeah, and you figure that out, you're way ahead of the curve. I've been told that I'm a good-looking guy and get female attention despite my silence and indifference. I know you don't believe in depression or anxiety disorders. I do believe in depression. I do not believe in anxiety disorders. But let me tell you that I've suffered from them. I used to suffer from social anxiety and approach anxiety. Dude, approach anxiety isn't a fucking thing. I know it exists, but that's just regular anxiety. You're about to ask a gal out. You're about to inconvenience her, splay yourself out. Hey, you want a little piece of this? And get judged. Every guy has that. No guy didn't have it. It's not a mental condition. You're operating just fine. Was able to overcome them by high school by forcing myself out of my comfort zone every day. There you go. That doesn't mean you had a mental disorder. To date, it is one of my proudest accomplishments. Why I want to go that far? Graduating in 2.5 years. That's a way better accomplishment. Dude, I don't know anyone who graduated 2.5 years. I really don't. And worked. I don't know anyone like that. All right? I've known thousands, pretty much most men. Matter of fact, all World War II men, unfortunately most aren't alive today, but all of them overcame approach anxiety. If not with women landing at the fucking Omaha beach, they did. As for depression, I think it mostly stems from loneliness. I've only come across a few individuals share my mindset and intellect. I had my IQ tested to discover that it was 127. Because of this, it's hard for me to truly connect with other people. I often need to put on a fake smile and switch the charisma on until it wears out. That's painful, dude. I went to a company party, and it was fucking Normieville. And Conformyville. It was Normie and Conformy. And it drains you. It just drains you. Do you watch Game of Thrones? Yeah, I don't. I just, no. No, I listen to history podcasts. When are the dragons coming? And I need time alone to recharge and listen to my thoughts. As for my current situation, I'm about to graduate debt-free with a STEM degree. I've also managed to save up $22,000. So I'm in the unique position of having micro fuck you money. Once I finish my degree, the world will be truly open to me, and I have the resources to at least temporarily do whatever I want. What I have considered doing is moving abroad. I want to know if you think it's a good idea, and I would like to know what you would do in my situation. The places I'm considering is Chiang Mai in Thailand, Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, or the Philippines. All these places have a low cost of living, so I'd be able to live off my savings for a year or two and enjoy a better quality of life than my peers who move to cities like New York and Chicago and LA. Another reason I want to move these places is because they are hubs for internet entrepreneurs and freelancers. I think that living among people with hustle and ambition would allow me to network and finally find my tribe. Hopefully, maybe, there's a chance. I mean, don't get your hopes up. It's not like you go over to Asia and, they're all geniuses. Remember the Asians you see here, although American Asians, that's true, but the immigrant Asians you see here, those are typically richer and typically of the higher class that can afford it. Although Asians in general have higher IQs than us Americans. Just don't think it's like 2 standard deviations compared to you. South Korea, I guess South Korea is South Korea like one of the smartest? I think I learned Korean. The other reasons that I'm considering this are adventure and women. I've been stuck in the same hometown my whole life and spent most of my college years living at home to save money. Although I did have an apartment for 1 year so I could grow as a man and experience independence. As for women, I've heard from sites and forums such as Rouge, Return of Kings, and Happy Abroad that foreign women tend to treat men much better, but American women have less drama and BS. I've dated a few women before, but I found that most American women are just not worth the effort, especially at your age. Holy cow, they are not worth it. There are too many shit-testing games as well as general lack of respect for men since feminism, online dating, and thirsting beta males have inflated their egos so much. I've heard that as a white American male in foreign countries, you hold much higher social value and women seek you as a prize rather than the other way around. I'm also a virgin, so I am itching to get rid of that, although I don't feel like a loser since I was occupied with other things. Could I even socially function until I beat social anxiety in my day? Dude, that's not... You're going to approach women, right? I understand with your insane work schedule. I didn't get laid in college either. Oh, you fucking... No, I'm not a loser. I had to eat, and I didn't have debt, and I graduated 6 months early with a good GPA. You didn't fucking do that. And then the women came later. So I'm not... You're going to put women on the back burner, okay? Fine, get yourself a whore. Okay, get that done and over with. But understand why you didn't get laid. The primary reason is you're working full-time and going to school full-time and sleeping the rest of the time. It just doesn't. That's it. Going forward, you keep it up with this. Oh, I got social anxiety. That's going to kill you. Not kill you, but you're not going to get laid that way. So please just go have fun overseas. Don't worry about women. Go get a whore, get a prostitute. Fine. I think you get them by the week or something. I think we have a schedule. But I don't want to ever hear you say social anxiety again. I don't care to hear. When you think social anxiety, think World War II generation guy who just asked out a bunch of girls, and then he got drafted, and now he's approaching a German MG-42 gun emplacement. Right? Then you think about, maybe you should shut the fuck up. Lastly, moving abroad will relieve my U.S. tax burden since I plan on using my skills to either get a remote job or freelance work while working an online business and a blog. You will still be taxed. I suggest you contact Chad Elkins at elkinscpa.com to find out if you really aren't going to pay taxes, because I got news for you. You are. Contact him so you don't end up in jail when you land in the United States for tax evasion. Since I'm a minimalist, thanks to your teachings, and since Southeast Asia is much cheaper than the United States, I'll be able to live quite well only $10,000 a year. Victor Pride from Bold and Determined and Nomad Cap. Yep, Andrew Henderson. I was going to say, contact Andrew at Nomad Capitalist. Have both been large influences on my life and have greatly influenced my decision to go to Asia. So to summarize, I want to move abroad for a lower cost of living, to meet like-minded people, to get out of Michigan, to find easier and higher quality women, and to significantly reduce my tax burden. Sorry for the long email. Let me know your thoughts. I like it. I think you right up here, the only problem I have with it really is you were like, no, I want to do Thailand, Vietnam, or the Philippines. Dude, do them all. And here's the reason why. It's a long-ass fucking flight across that Pacific. While you're there, bang it all out. Get it all done. I intended on doing, it was going to be this winter, it's going to be next winter, or maybe not even that one, because I'm just getting too damn old. And I'm sick and tired of flying and driving and adventuring. While you're there, you're young, you got the money, you got the time, do all three. Okay? This is not, well, which one, Aaron, who's never been there, which one do you think? Fuck if I know. That's where you talk to Andrew Henderson, and even then, Andrew's going to say, well, I got these preferences and tastes, and Victor Pride, and what Cernovich, I guess, was over there for a bit, too. They might have their preferences. They might have some good pointers, too. Oh, yeah, go to this place in Thailand, but don't go to that place. But you, for your own self, you're not them. You've got to go there and find out whether you personally like it. Doesn't really take their advice. Hit the spots that they recommend, but you have to figure this out on your own, right? So I say you go do all three. I'd say you hit Cambodia while you're there. You're in Southeast Asia. You might as well hit all the different places. What else? I don't know why you want to go to Saigon. I guess maybe Ho Chi Minh's the better of the two cities. No, Ho Chi Minh City is Saigon. What was the one up north? Saigon was down south. Was Ho Chi Minh? I have to review my Vietnam history. Anyway, I like your idea. Go over there, do some reconnaissance, check it out. Your goal is to not, save like $5,000, below like say $17,000. Don't live super poor. See if you can find work over there while you're there. Get to know the area. Hook up with Andrew Henderson if he's still out there. Last I checked, he was in Portugal. That kid travels as much as he is skinny. But go explore. That's what you're doing. You're doing reconnaissance of Southeast Asia. And then if you find a place, cool. If not, then you know you didn't like Southeast Asia. Then maybe hit New Zealand or Australia on the way out. I don't know. But I like your plan. I would not let your education decay. I would be studying at night to improve your skills. Make sure your certifications are current. Your tax burden, contact Chad Elkins. I don't think you're going to reduce you're not going to need that much money to live over there, so you're going to lower your tax bracket. But trust you me, you are taxed on global income in the United States. So you go contact a CPA, preferably Chad Elkins. Tell him I sent you, and find out. I don't know if you are going to have a lower cost of living. You're going to meet like-minded people in the fact that they're adventurers and explorers, especially if you find an American colony or expat camp. You'll get out of Michigan to find easier, high-quality women. I don't know if that's going to be the case either. They will be easier, they will be more traditional and quote-unquote higher quality, but foreign women come with their own problems. And in general, I'm generalizing here, it's always going to depend, but a lot of these gals are looking for a green card, and a lot of them look at, and this is not like they're looking at you as like a sucker. This is how they survive. You're supposed to give them money. Like, they're supposed to go out, and then you're supposed to get them money. And not just them, but their family. And then the family's going to want to move over. I had a client who, oh my fucking God, the cunt from Peru. Holy shit. That is very common for these women to either outright scam you out of your money, or like, okay, I'll get married, but I need money for my parents. I need money for my daddy. I mean, my money. It's like, yeah, why don't you fucking second worlders go work up the fucking money yourselves? Anyway, but just be aware of that. There's always equilibrium in everything. So yeah, they'll be more traditional, but they are there, I think, almost first and foremost to get you to send them money from overseas. You're supposed to, what is it? Expatriate money to them or something like that. So just like I said, women are definitely on the back burner now. All right, why don't you figure out culturally how the women behave over there before you and God Almighty, don't get one pregnant and don't catch an STD. All right, be really fucking careful when you do that. Like, men have been going there since the fucking baby boomers. There's some old 68-year-old fuck whose wife wasn't giving it to him back in the States going there and, all right, baby, light my fire. Got fucking syphilis and Lord knows what other disgusting old man diseases. I know syphilis isn't an old man disease. I'm just saying, fine, he gave her STD gout. He gave her the sex gout. I don't know. Who knows what's being created in these nursing homes? But I like your plan. I do like your plan. Again, I don't want to hear any complaints about, I have anxiety. Fuck you. That's not a thing. You know, Marines don't have anxiety. And if they do, they channel it. All right? Patton didn't have anxiety. Men don't have anxiety. And if they do, we channel it. And yeah, that's about it. So, all right, you guys got questions? The old captain's got answers at assholeconsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.